Sag, this is going to be your August love reading. Sorry it's coming out so late. Let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, we have the Lovers. The Lovers. And the Seven of Cups. So there's something confusing, or things need to... something confused. Okay, things are kind of heavy here. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, it is showing the Nine of Swords. Something's stuck. It's in the past energy. Okay. Maybe not talking to somebody right now for some of you, but the Chariot is saying that things feel like they're going backwards or feel stuck right now. The past is coming in to say that there's like stuck energy on either past behaviors. This could be reminiscing or someone going back to old ways. But the Nine of Swords is also saying that it's causing a lot of anxiety. Okay, a lot of anxiety. Could be sleepless nights or just feeling anxious in some way. So let's get right into your reading. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below on YouTube. And for TikTok, it is in the link in my bio, or it's linked to my bio. You're coming in as the Empress. So the Empress energy is coming in very, very strong. This is love, abundance, expansion. This person is coming in with the Six of Wands. The challenge is the Devil. So this is the blockage. There's something here that may feel a bit unhealthy. Okay, there could be things influencing this. So let's see. The Seven of Wands. I need to get the clarifications for this one because you're holding yourself up as the Empress. The Empress knows their worth. The Empress and the Devil, when they come in together like this is basically telling me that the Empress like really gives a lot. That's just the nature of the Empress, but it's all about growth. So eventually when the Empress doesn't see growth, or they start seeing toxic things or a lot of red flags or patterns or things that are like repeating itself, the Empress doesn't like that because the Empress doesn't like stagnant energy. Okay, the Empress likes movement, flow, and the Devil likes to stay stuck in what they want to be in. It's a selfish energy. So let's see. So there is some type of like holding your guard or holding your ground. It's like defensive in a way too. Like you're defending yourself, you're protecting your energy. And this person's mind with the Nine of Pentacles, they're like they're like kind of stagnant. They're like thinking things are slowing down and they are kind of like wanting your attention. I feel because things are not moving, okay? Because the Empress does not chase. And I mean that like when the Empress knows their worth and they know what they can bring or what they already brought to the relationship or the situation, they are confident that they don't need to overdo things. So that's why they stay in this position of the Empress. Yeah, this person, what they want to do is, it's like the Seven of Swords is like they want to come clean with something. So there is some things that they're keeping from you. There is some deceptive behavior. But it's showing that their future actions is to keep things a secret though. So there's like an energy of like them wanting to come clean about certain things, but the High Priestess is showing me that they rather keep things hidden or be quiet about it. Okay. We do have the Three of Pentacles. Oh, the Moon. Yeah. And you may feel that too. The Empress feels everything. This may be a new relationship, or someone that you spark things up again with, or there's a lot of like attraction here. Again, take what resonates. It's going to be a general love message. But the Ace of Wands is saying like, hey, there's a new beginning. There's a lot of passion here. There's a spark. There's a want. And the Sun is coming in. Like things are like happy and exciting at first. But then the Moon comes in. And the Moon is what the challenge is. Because this person is not coming clean with something. So you might feel your intuition kind of feel like what is going on. So that's what's causing the confusion in the relationship because someone's hiding something from you. Someone's just not being completely honest what they want, maybe what their intentions are. They're clearly not being honest in what their intentions are. What is the Empress? Oh, okay. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you don't really feel loved by... Okay, how fast was that? All right, I see you. So it's like, you're not going to fill up my cup. I'll fill up my own cup. I'm leaving. Like, this is the Six of Swords. That's the Empress energy. Okay, like, excuse me. I'm not going to sit here and like feel empty. So the Six of Swords is actually moving on mentally. Okay, you may have made a choice to move on. This person just feels they like the attention you give them. I don't know if you built them up or they felt like this, but I feel like this person feels like you're winning or you're very successful. And I feel like, oh my gosh, yes, look at the Empress. They look at you as who you are. Okay, male or female, doesn't matter. The Empress is about knowing your worth, not wasting time on, energies that don't invest. You're not going to invest. If you feel something or you start seeing patterns or the devil starts showing itself too much, the red flags start getting really bright, it's like the Empress just knows like, not for me. And this person like values you more. It's actually more attractive, but it's also more intimidating to somebody whose intentions is the Seven of Swords, not able to actually give the Empress what she deserves or, what they deserve. What they deserve. So let's go ahead and get the Devil. You're dealing with like I'm going to say it. I don't care. The Knight of Cups is coming up in the challenge with the Devil. Please, this is literally love bombing energy. This is an energy that says all the right things in the beginning, makes it seem like, wow, okay, like they're selling a story. They're selling it's like they're a great, like they know how to like promote themselves, even in relationships. They know how to make themselves look like they're like this person. Okay, they know how to talk. They know when to use emotions and when not to use emotions. Okay, but the Devil's starting to come out to the Empress, and this person's starting to see that they can't be playing these games with you. Seven of Wands. Yep, they can't be using these like old tactics to control the narrative. So now they're powerless. And they can view you and so the funny part is that, well, not the funny part, but the crazy part about when people start viewing you like the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands and the Empress energy, and this is not working, they actually start valuing you from afar. Because this is all they know. And the reason why they even do this to people in the first place is because they don't have intention to be what they're presenting themselves to be as the Emperor. They're a false Emperor, which means they're not serious. Okay, they're not serious. They don't have structure. They don't have good habits. They're not creating an empire. This is not someone that you can grow with, right? But they pretend to be. So now they're viewing you as like, shoot, this is way above my level. Even though they won't admit it, sometimes you will trigger the shadow in them, or sometimes they want to chase more because you're not giving in. But by the end of the day, you're going to see it because the Devil is very clear to the Empress. Okay? When the Empress starts noticing that they're over giving and this person's taking, and then you start seeing that, okay, this is not about me, this is them. Because you're carrying yourself, you are dating with, with open eyes. You're observing. So now this person kind of like, wow, should I continue? They feel rejected by you. They think that you're rejecting them, and it may make them turn into the King of Swords. The King of Swords is not getting what they want, so they can turn very hurtful, and they can turn manipulative and very upset, and even say some things rude, but this is a very calculated energy now. So now that they're seeing you in your worth, now that they're seeing you in this position, sitting on your throne, not chasing, kind of owning who you are as a person, unapologetically yourself, it's triggering this person. So you may be dealing with somebody that's being triggered by this, and it's hitting their insecurities. They feel like they're they feel like they have to be calculated with you because you insulted their intelligence, but they came in with the intention anyways to come in as something that's not going to work with you. Maybe with other people, but you've grown out of that. It's like, I've been there, done that type of energy. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Oh, whoa, this person's not okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this person came back because of how you're like, because the past is coming up. Okay, but it's because like you're not investing anymore emotionally. You're not being vulnerable with this person. It feels like they empty your cup instead of fulfilling it, because that's what you do. You can fill up all the cups with freaking the Empress. Just your presence fills up cups, okay? So this person here is now coming in as the King of Swords and the King of Wands in the reverse. Now, this isn't a good sign because you're dealing with someone who has impulsive behavior, who doesn't know how to see clearly. Instead of stopping their act and learning from it, they're going to act on impulse now because you triggered them. The High Priestess. Oh, no, we didn't. No. You guys, who are you dealing with? Who are you dealing with? Temptation's coming back. This is the devil once again. The challenge is the devil. There's an unhealthy attachment here. There are some things that the devil is coming in with. This person does not like the feeling of rejection. So if they have to turn their charm up a notch or pretend to take responsibility so they can feel like they can get the Empress back in their presence, that's what's going to make them feel good. This is all about validation. It has nothing to do with true emotional connection. That's what I'm seeing here. What's the Three of Pentacles? Everything is going to be revealed. Yep. This person's going to show their true colors very soon. Especially if you're carrying yourself with that much balance, with that much like intelligence, emotionally, spiritually, even physically, and especially like just how you are, how you're coming up. You're not breaking. You've grown a lot from situations, especially maybe situations just like this. But people always come in good in the beginning, you know, or people always come in so like this certain way. But the Empress will eventually see it. It takes a little bit because the Empress is gonna be optimistic in the beginning. They're gonna be like, oh, this person seems cool. Oh, we have the same interests. Oh, we have this, and this. And then all of a sudden you start seeing how they handle situations, challenges, how they get triggered, how you say something and then they kind of, whatever. You're going to kind of see how this person behaves. The devil is in your reading. It is upright and it's in the challenge. This is some warning for somebody. Things are going to be revealed to you. Watch out for the Knight of Swords. This is a very reckless, impulsive energy who is literally operating from their shadow part and very, very insecure, that I would be careful. Okay, this is a warning for somebody here. This is more of messages of like maybe somebody you're not talking to or the things that are hidden. But I'm going to pull them out anyways. Take what resonates. These are the untold messages. Yeah, it seems like somebody's going to write you. Oh, because of rejection. But they're wearing a mask. Very clear. They missed the attention you gave to them, regardless if it's good or bad. You guys, this person, the devil is very lusty too, or can be an energy of temptation. I feel that strong connection, but it's, again, things are going to be revealed. Things won't be hidden no more. You're going to see it very clearly. Oh, even I love you can even come in very quickly too. That could be the next step when they feel like they're losing you or they messed up. I will be writing you a message. I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. Oh, they could pull that card too. Honestly, I pretend to be someone I'm not because being vulnerable feels uncomfortable. Okay. And I feel uneasy, unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do next to fix it. See, it's making them like, I don't know, making whatever you're doing. Will you give me a second chance? Please don't move on. They just cannot handle the rejection. They're like, oh, well, whatever. I'll be fine. I know I can make myself happy, or I don't need this. And then they don't mean that. That's an emotion they're feeling. And they're acting out. And then they come back, don't like the feeling that it's doing. And it's like, okay, now how do I make my ego feel better? So they become calculated. They become, let me put my, let me now use my words, because it worked before as growing up, to this person and from my past relationships, and see if I get the empress back. That's like what this is. Yeah, a judgment is made, divine justice. Something's happening in the outcome where it's like things are leading. The past becomes present. Yep, past energy. That's double confirmation there, you guys. So if you didn't talk to somebody for a little bit, it looks like they're coming back. But Spirit's saying you need more sleep. Anointment. So if you're watching this late at night and it's like 1 a.m. or even whatever, and you haven't slept, you need to go to bed. Okay, you need to go to bed. Blocked chakras, energy, a shift energy, and less is more. Okay, a judgment is made. So judgment is coming in. This may be something, like the devil trying to keep in, but you, my friend, are going to see what's been hidden. You're going to see the true intentions. You're going to see the true colors. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I hope this message did help and bring some clarity. And if it did in any way, please like, subscribe, and follow, and comment if you want. And be careful with the scammers out there. It's XO Charlie Tarot. There's no double I in my channel. There's a lot of scammers out there. I will never message you for a reading, nothing like that. So please be careful. God bless.